Welcome to the training, How to Run a Code Club. I'm Luke Miller.
I'm Henry Dotson.
And we're going to teach you how to run a code club.
Yeah, we are.
So we're going to start with why. Why is coding important? Why is this something we should care about? Why should you run a code club at your library? That's a great question. I like to start with this quote from Drew Houston. He's the founder and CEO of a company called Dropbox. Drew Houston says, coding is the closest thing we have to a superpower. So why do we want to teach kids how to code? Because we want to give them superpowers, right? We see those superpowers fitting into two main categories. There's the jobs category and the life skills category. Now on the jobs front, there's a very compelling argument to be made, a really easy argument to be made about why this stuff is important. They say that there's going to be 1 million unfilled computer programming jobs by the year 2020. That's not 1 million total jobs, that's 1 million jobs that they can't find enough people to fill. These are high-paying jobs. The median national salary for an entry-level computer programmer is somewhere in the neighborhood of $75,000 a year. Now, I know you librarians make easily 3 or 4 times that, but for us normal people, $75,000 a year is a big deal. So we get really excited about this idea of teaching kids how to code so they can get these jobs in the future, and it opens up these career opportunities that they would otherwise not have access to. Regardless of whether these kids end up becoming professional computer programmers in the future, it doesn't matter what your job title is. You might be a librarian, you might be in sales, you might be in marketing. Doesn't matter. You're gonna have to know how to code at least a little bit. So that's everything on the jobs front. Let's talk a little bit about the life skills. Learning how to code gives you life skills, just like learning an instrument or learning how to play a sport can give you life skills, but it's a different set of life skills than you would get with any of those things. When you learn how to code, you're gonna learn how to solve problems, how to think rationally. This whole subject of research called computational thinking. Just do a Google search for that term and you'll find all of these academic articles about how learning how to code makes you a better problem solver, critical thinker. All of that stuff happens when you learn how to code. Additionally, learning how to code is going to get you exposed to other STEM subjects. You're going to interact with science and engineering and math in a really unique way and get exposed and interested in that stuff. When you learn how to code, you're just going to get more comfortable with computers in general, and we call that digital literacy. Clicking, typing, copying, pasting, all of that stuff happens when you're learning how to code. You learn how to learn in Code Club. You learn how to teach yourself something new, and that's such a powerful idea. If kids can learn how to teach themselves something, then they're going to be set up to succeed for the rest of their life, right? You get the maker mentality, and you lastly get these relationship skills. And in an increasingly digital world, every opportunity we get to look somebody in the eye, to collaborate on something, to solve problems together, to form relationships is valuable, and that happens in code clubs. So, with that in mind, on the jobs front, on the life skills front, I don't care which side of it you get excited about, but obviously there is something to get excited about. This is going to make a serious impact on the kids in your community. It's not just for the suburban, affluent communities. It's not just for urban, inner city communities. Coding is for everyone. Every single kid is going to have a positive experience, be impacted for good by being a part of your code club at your local library or school. Doesn't matter if you're in a rural community or where you are, you're going to have a positive impact on kids by running a code club.